And happening now, we have our Rise News correspondent, Ferdinand Roja, having a chat with the Chief of Defense Staff live in Abuja. Let's listen in.
It's about the professionalism in the military. And for military, we know it's important for us to succeed. We must collaborate, work jointly, work together as a team. And that's what we're doing. And I can tell you, we're working together with the Nigerians, with the Burkinabes, with the Malians, and everybody.
Well, let us into some of the discussions that we've had already at the parliamentary sessions. Yeah. Is Africa indeed ready to look for its own solution?
Of course, that's why everybody is here. I mean, a lot of people, those ones that doubted us, never believed that we'll get this number that will be here and that it will just be a talk show. But you can see that people came here prepared and ready to commit themselves, because we know the only way we can defeat this is by facing these challenges, the African challenges, and can be only solved by African solutions. And that's what we're doing. And the discussions are frank, truthful. And I think that's very critical.
And then talking about some of the truthful discussions, well, yesterday we had ECOWAS indeed asked the United Nations to make that contribution of 75% support to Africa's standby
very
force.
Well, which is very important, because issues of funding, countries around here do not have the wherewithal to be able to fund themselves properly. So it's important for ECOWAS, AU coming together, funding ourselves. And I think it's also very critical that we must be able to fund ourselves to deal with ourselves, because if we allow other people to fund us, they will dictate what we do. And that's why it's important that whatever it takes, security first. Once there's security, there will be development. And that's why it's critical for us to fund ourselves, work together as a team, and find our own solutions.
It's interesting and to see that Nigeria is also taking the lead as regards having all these discussions together right now. Well, we know Nigeria is quite strategic, but talk to us why we must be at the front right now.
Well, because we have so much to lose. One, everybody knows Nigeria is a very peaceful, peace-loving people. We've been there for our brothers, we've been there for our friends over time, not even now. Even before insurgency and terrorism came into place, Nigerians have done so much in Zimbabwe, we've done there in Kenya, we've done there in South Africa, we've done so many things in Liberia, Sierra Leone. And we're still doing as we speak, because we still have our troops in Central African Republic, we still have our troops in Gambia, we have our troops in Sierra Leone. So it's one thing that we know how to do, and it's something that we want to encourage. Let it not be only Nigeria. I mean, other countries too should step up so that we can continue to do and work this together.
Well, this should run from the 25th to the 27th. Well, at the end of it all, what exactly are those things that you would want to see? What alliances, what collaborations to say that, well, we have indeed come...
Very important. It's not a plan to have this as a one-off thing. This is just the beginning. We want other countries to... we're going to sit down and deliberate on that, probably go regionally, maybe biannually, looking at what we have, the experience we have. We should build bodies that will sit down and deliberate and look at this strategically. What next? What do we need to do together? You have the European Union and you have NATO working together as a team. NATO is the military aspect, the EU is the political aspect. So we probably need to look at developing such a team for Africa, so that we will be able to defend, because we know we have some countries that do not have the wherewithal to defend themselves. AU should work with all the militaries together so that we will be able to support each other. And in doing that, everybody is interested in Africa because the resources are here. The manpower is here, the resources are here, and then we have youthful population that also need a lot of employment. So we must secure our country so that we can benefit from the God-given minerals given to us and all the talents available. We should harness them properly so that we can continue to succeed.
Well, CDSR, before I let you go, I'm sure that you've taken a tour of the exhibition center, and you must be very excited with some of these research and development initiatives that we have on ground. Do you think we are close to that point where we can fight our wars with our weapons, where we can indeed, own our own logistics?
We're heading there. It's work in progress. I can tell you, countries like South Africa are already doing so much. I mean, they've been producing weapons for quite some time now. Nigeria too has started, and we want to encourage that. I'm happy Mr. President last year signed the bill, the DICOM bill, enabling us to partner with original equipment manufacturers, the Manufacturing Institute. A lot of the APCs you've seen, a lot of the MRAPs you've seen were produced locally, and I'm sure you have seen the communication equipment, the drones, and all this is produced by Nigerian companies using Nigerian products. So it's very important that we must produce. We have been fighting insurgency for 16 years. One of the reasons why it has been prolonged is getting equipment, the right equipment to fight. It's been a bit difficult. Even with your money, You don't get them just quite easily like that. And especially with the fight, the Russian-Ukrainian war coming in, the Gaza-Israeli war coming in. So the preference is these weapons go there, not to us. So it's important that we also produce so that we can get the best quality. It will bring employment for our troops. It will save our foreign exchange, and we'll be able to sell to our neighboring countries. And I think it's a win-win thing for us.
CDS, sir, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you, and thank you, Arise, for all the support, the chairman, and all the members of Arise. We're always very proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Are we good? Thank you.